game is weird. Super Mario Land. Honestly, one of my favorite Mario games. And maybe it's because I'm a little bit biased. You see, I was very little when I first played this game. I was, I think maybe about like 9 years old. I don't know. It was like around 2012, I would have to believe. So I remember my uncle had a Game Boy, and I were playing it sometimes. But I only played like one game on it, and that game ended up being Super Mario Land. And like I said, this game is just weird, but it's one of my favorite Mario games. So the story is, you gotta save Princess Peach from this little alien, I think? You see, his name is Tatanga. But that's all I know about him. I never really knew much about this dude. I bought this game on the eShop a few years ago, and I think it was one of my first eShop games that I ever bought. And then I played it, and then I beat it, and then that's it. I mean, there's not really that much to it. It's replayable, but yeah, this game's still weird. When you first start the game, you know, you encounter your first enemy. It's a Goomba. At least I think that's a Goomba. You see these turtles, and you think they're Koopa Troopers, but as soon as you step on them, they explode. I don't know what Nintendo was thinking, but they thought adding Koopas that explode as soon as they die was a good idea. And then they added these bugs that jump around. Kinda confusing. But this is only the first level, and I already encountered 3 enemies. 2 of them being kinda weird. But as soon as you get the fire flower, you find out that it's not really the fire flower. You see, they ended up changing the fire flower in this game. So instead of shooting 2, you end up shooting 1. And that one ends up bouncing all over the place. So you gotta make sure you hit your shots right. But as soon as you get the star, it plays the Can Can song. I don't know who at Nintendo thought this was a good idea, but I love it. Honestly, I thought that was my favorite part of the game. No lie, getting the power star. But there's one thing that people don't like about this game, and it's the physics. And that kind of turns some people off, because I think most of your deaths will end up being because of that, because of the physics. But honestly, for a short game, it's good. This game is very, very, very short. It's only about like 4 worlds long, and it only has like 3 levels in it. So this game is really short. You could probably beat it in under an hour. The bosses are dope, kinda. But they're kinda easy to defeat. You know, just like 2 bosses where you can just jump over them and or take a hit and just destroy them instantly. There's only 2 bosses in the game. One that takes place underwater and one that takes place in the sky. The one in the water is against this seahorse, who's again kind of easy to beat. Then you reach the end of the game and you fight this boss. It's like a cloud. Okay, Nintendo? Anyways, you finally defeat him. See, this is the true final boss of the game, and I think he's the most difficult boss. But he's still kind of easy, you know? Maybe if you're like little kid, you have trouble fighting him. But he's kind of easy to defeat. After you defeat him, you finally save Daisy, and then the game ends. Wow, that was fun. There's not really that much to say about this game. It's the first Mario Game Boy, but I don't think not a lot of people talk about this one. I always hear people talking about Super Mario Land 2 more than Super Mario Land 1, but I don't care. This one will always be my favorite one. So, Super Mario Land is a good game. And I do love that story theme.